Hello, Vintage Story adventurers. So you've conquered the first couple of months in Vintage Story. You've been watching videos and streams and learning how to win the game. In doing so, you've seen some cool stuff that you don't seem to have. How are people fishing in those ruins? They're so big. Mods. Your friends are down the mod rabbit hole. Good news, you can go there too. And I'm going to show you the way. Let's go. Mods in Vintage Story work just like mods in any other game. They make the game better. There are many types, from simple aesthetic changes all the way to game-changing updates. VS has a great site with all the mods listed for easy download and install. Let me show you how to install a couple. On the site, you can see there's lots of options. I'm logged into the site, so I've got all my favorite ones that I'm tracking. You're going to be looking at all mods. And then you can sort by most trending, most downloaded. I usually sort by like recently added if I'm looking for new ones, and you can see that they have a nice little new banner on there. If you're looking for the most popular ones, most downloaded or most trending, you can see that Permeated Survival, First Year Expanded Foods, Player Corps, that's a great one. So I think there's lots of amazing mods. I'm not going to tell you which ones you should install. I'm simply going to show you how to do it. One of my favorites is the simple HUD clock, which doesn't change anything about the game. It simply takes information that's already available and puts it on your screen so you can see. There's a couple different ways you can install. You can download it here, and this will simply download it to your computer, and then we can move it into the mods folder. The one-click install will launch Vintage Story, open it up, and install it for you. It's pretty simple, and if I'm honest, this is the way I would do it. It'll launch this little dialog box, and you say download mods, and it'll install the mod. I already have this mod installed. Let's go take a look at the mods in-game. When you launch the game, you'll see over here on the left, there's something called Mod Manager. If you click on that, it'll show you all the mods you've installed. If this is your first time, this will be empty. This is also the place where you can open the mods folder, and what this will do is it'll open the folder where the mods are located on your computer. And you'll use this if you want to drag and drop the ones that are installed. You can also reload the mods from here. You can also turn mods on and off from here as well. You can see I actually have HUD clock turned off because I've been testing status HUD, which is another cool heads-up display that I'm still not quite sold on. And you can see by my list here, I have quite a few mods installed, and I think most people, this isn't a lot. For me, it seems out of control. I've got the mods folder open here. It's in app data, roaming, Vintage Story data, mods, your username, which I've blacked out mine for my own safety. You can see they're all listed here. This is another way of doing it, and sometimes I actually do drag and drop them depending on how I'm feeling that day. But I'm telling you, still the easier way just to hit install and have it launch in. Keeping the mods up to date is a whole nother story. There's a couple of mods that actually help you keep the mods up to date, but what I've done is I've signed into the site here. You can see I've signed in. And then I've got this nice little icon telling me, hey, there's a new version of one of my mods. And then I simply just click on it. So Better Ruins mod here. And then I usually go and say Files, and I say Show. And what this will do is it'll tell me what's been changed since the last time. And you can kind of read through the notes. So I think this is incredibly important if you want to know, hey, what did it fix? What did it change? How big of an update is it? And then you can either download the mod or install it from here directly. Mods are such a huge part of Vintage Story, and I highly recommend installing a few of them. I'll give you the list of the mods that I use down below, and I'd love to know what mods you're using and what mods you recommend. So hey, leave me a comment in the section below. Thanks for watching. The video's over. Now it's time for you to do your part. Follow, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.